It's early in George Bush's second term, and he's having all kinds of problems. He's got a couple of wars going on. The economy is just terrible. Price of gas is sky high. He's exasperated. He's way beyond his abilities. He doesn't know what to do. So he calls up his father, First Bush, and First Bush says, well, you know, I always used to go down to Hall of the President's paintings and look at the paintings of the presidents and think for inspiration. So that night, little Bush decides he's going to go and try this out. And he's going down the hall, and it's pitch black, and family's all in bed, and that. He's just walking down the hall by himself. And he stops by the painting of George Washington. And he's just thinking out loud, and he goes, George, what should I do? I've got so many problems, you know. All the war, and the people just think I'm doing a terrible job. And all of a sudden, it's as though the painting speaks to him. George Washington goes, go to the Congress. Go to the Congress. He thought, okay, that's good. And he continues to walk down the hall, and he pauses before Thomas Jefferson's painting. And he's thinking out loud again. He's going, what would Mr. Jefferson do? And all of a sudden, like an inspiration of thought, it's like the painting talks to him. The painting goes, go to the people. Go to the people. I'm sure the people would back me up. Little Bush is thinking. So he continues on walking, and he stops at probably our greatest president, Abraham Lincoln. And he stands in front of Abraham Lincoln's painting. And all of a sudden, he can hear clearly from the painting, go to the theater. Go to the theater. What's the difference between broccoli and boogers? Kids won't eat broccoli. An 80-year-old woman is feeling kind of out of sorts, so she makes a doctor appointment. And she goes to the doctor, and much to her surprise, after her examination, the doctor tells her she's pregnant. She goes, I'm 80 years old. How could I be pregnant? He goes, well, that's the test results. You're 80 and pregnant. So she immediately gets on the phone and calls home. And her husband answers. She goes, you old coot, you got me pregnant. The husband thinks for a minute. He goes, who is this?